let's look ahead to Week 10 top-scoring quarterback. Cynthia, who will it be?
Well, obviously, we got to make sure he plays, but I think Josh Allen will play, and if he does, he will be your number one quarterback. He has 7 games this season with 23 or more fantasy points. That's the most in the NFL. Last week was weird, and yes, he did have kind of an awesome running game, but the rest was confounding a little bit. However, mobile quarterbacks against Minnesota this season, 33 points for Hurts. Kyler had 24. Fields even had 17. So this is an opportunity for Josh Allen and this offense to bounce back. Not just big, but huge, because the Vikings in coverage, they're not so great. They rank like 28th in the NFL.
No, I feel like that's going to be a huge bounce back game for Josh Allen, but I also really like Dak Prescott this week. Over the last couple of games when he has returned from his injury, you've seen his production trending in the upwards direction, and now he's got a really great matchup against the Green Bay Packers, who've been struggling in all facets of the game. You saw they have some injury concerns on the defensive side of the football as well, and I hate to say it, but you know what? Mike McCarthy revenge game. Factor it all in, and you got to get Dak Prescott into your lineup.
Revenge game. Look, Justin Fields might be over, but his run as the QB1 certainly is not. He's been the QB1 in the past month, topping 23 fantasy points in 3 straight games. We saw what he just did last week with that so high ceiling, but at least 60 rushing yards in 4 straight, a rushing touchdown in 3 of them, and now he gets the Lions, who struggle both against quarterbacks and struggle mightily against the run. So fire up Justin Fields this week.
I'll take another quarterback. This is pretty hot right now. Tua Tagovailoa threatened to go back-to-back at QB1. He has 3 touchdown passes in back-to-back games, and now he's got the Browns at home. He's carrying 2 guys that are going to go well over 1,000 yards at wide receiver. He has 15 touchdowns to only 3 interceptions. Not an easy matchup, but he's back there in the friendly confines at Miami. I think a good game for Tua as well. Let's get to the ones at running back. Who do you see that's going to have a good game this week?
I was very concerned whether you were going to say running back or wide receiver, so I took Christian McCaffrey, who would qualify in either category, even tight end if you wanted to. Quarterback, we saw him throw a touchdown pass the last time that he took the field, and honestly, we've really just started to see what could possibly be for Christian McCaffrey, because 1 week off, the bye week, going out there now, really getting into this offense, having Kyle Shanahan out there with an ability to devise more plays for him. It's amazing how quickly they got him up to speed in all facets of the game. And so I look at this matchup against the LA Chargers. As you see right there, the totals on the board are correct. They've allowed the 2nd most fantasy points per game to running backs this season. This is a smash spot for Christian McCaffrey.
It's scary how good he could be in that offense. And Marcus isn't here right now, but to borrow a saying from him, low-hanging fruit, it tastes just as good as, I think I messed it up, but you know the saying. This is because of the Texans matchup. They allow by far the most production to running backs, the most fantasy points, yards, touchdowns. Already 5 times this year, they've allowed a running back to get 27 or more fantasy points. Plus, their secondary is pretty good. I could see this being a game where the Giants just ride Saquon Barkley and give him something like 30 touches or something like that.
Well, I'm looking at Derrick Henry. Typically, when I make a model projection, it seems like conservative or low. But right now, I can tell you, Henry's projection is 111 rushing yards. That's wild. It just never happens that the model's conservative. It just has to be. It's the way that modeling works. So I saw that, and I was like, this is bananas. 111 in the projection. So that's one where it was too good to pass up. And as Rank says, the totals on the board are correct if you need supporting evidence as to why this is a good pick. But of course, Denver's defense is again without a missing piece in Bradley Chubb. So there's an even better opportunity to run on them. And they were good at being generous to opposing rushers to begin with.
I'm going to go to a game where, things are going bad for both teams. And Josh Jacobs is essentially the Raiders' offense. When things are going well, it was all him. Defenses have taken action to slow him down in the past few weeks. But truly, somebody's going to have to win. Knock on wood, no tie.
Oh, yeah, you never know.
You never know.
The Raiders have managed to be somehow less dysfunctional than the Colts. So seeing as you guys picked all the other
so
running
far,
backs, I'm going to take Josh Jacobs. Now, let's get to some wide receivers. Mike, who do you see being the number 1 this week?
Again, it's an easy guy, but Cooper Kupp, because 1, he's Cooper Kupp, and 2, he's facing the Arizona Cardinals. Right now, Kupp leads the NFL with a 33% target share, and he has 75% of his team's receiving touchdowns. That is so efficient for him. He's averaged 24 fantasy points per game in his last 2 games against the Cardinals. And look, it's the Cardinals defense. They allow a ton of offensive production to opposing teams, especially through the air. Cooper Kupp, he's going to have a good week this week.
My choice is your wideout number 3 on the season so far. That would be Stephon Diggs of Mike Florio's Buffalo Bills. I told you I think Josh Allen's going to have a great day passing against a coverage unit that is a little sus, and I think Stephon Diggs takes advantage of this situation. 10 end zone targets this season, which is tied for the second most in the NFL, and of course Minnesota is allowing the second most fantasy points per game to wideouts over the last 4 weeks.
Really love that pick. I'm going to go with Chris Olave, who's got a great matchup this week against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now, obviously, for generations, you would see that Steelers defense like, oh, generations. Oh, my grandpappy. He was telling me back in the day when he was bootlegging, he would say, though, one thing I do know is that you don't play against the Steelers defense. You don't start your fantasy stalwarts against them. But you know what? Those times have changed, and bootlegging's legal now. And but you can start. I don't know. I never know. But I really love Chris Olave. I would have liked a little bit more out of him last night, but I still like Chris Olave.
So good. Yeah, the offense really struggled last night, but an offense that has been super hot is Tua and the Miami Dolphins. I think he's going to be the QB1, so I think Tyreek Hill is going to have a good game. Already has the Dolphins' season record for games over 140 yards. They lost their quarterback for 3 games, and he still has that. He's on pace to break Megatron's record, 25 or more points in 5 of the last 8 games. As Florio mixed the metaphors there, low-hanging fruit is still right twice a day. And other confusing news, Elise says
Thank you.
She was equally confused by over. Rank, help Elise.
Is that what the kids are saying? If I'm saying it, it's definitely not what the kids are saying. It's a professional.
Thank you, Elise. It makes me feel better. I'm not alone.
It's a professional wrestling term. When you're extremely popular, it means you're over with the crowd. And again, to use the term like the Young Bucks, they're over. You know the Young Bucks. Orange Cassidy, you're familiar with. Adam Cole, like these household names that you know all so well. Over with the crowd in professional wrestling.
Yes.
That's actually one Florio knew.
I knew all of those names he said.
Yeah. We bring you over in the A block. In the C's, we're going to bring.
I thought when you said they had social already, I thought it was my grandpappy hitting me up on the Twitter. Like, hey, don't be sharing the family secrets.